If you clicked on this video, then most likely recently in your life, you haven't been feeling very happy. And, unhappiness is really a normal human, emotion and feeling. So it's not always bad to be unhappy, because unhappiness can push you to change maybe a way that you're living, or, get a better job, get out of a certain relationship, or just something of that kind of sort. Unhappiness and discomfort can push you to change. But at a certain point, unhappiness can turn into a mental health issue and could turn into depression. And, it's really sad, because unhappiness and unfulfillment is really what has led to a rise in suicidal rates and mental health issues, and a lot of the problems and, relationship issues. A lot of the problems that our current generation is, facing. And that leaves a lot of people wondering, what is happiness? If, these billionaires and these people who have tons of money can go anywhere they want, buy anything they want, almost talk to anyone they want. If some of these people say that money is not happiness and power is not happiness, and that a lot of times they aren't happy and that they get lonely, then it leaves, ordinary people, or people who haven't reached that level of success yet, wondering how in the world can they be happy if they don't even have that right now. And if they did, they're seeing these billionaires say that it's not going to make them happy. And from reading just some stuff that I've been looking at recently, what I've kind of come to understand is that happiness is not about having money or specifically achieving goals, though that can kind of bring you happiness in a way. But if you are achieving a goal or trying to earn money, it is more so the process of doing it and seeing yourself grow, and the fact that that highly interests you. That is what will bring you happiness, because you'll be putting your time and effort into it. You'll be learning, how to apply your skills, and then you can kind of see, what you are doing and how it is helping you get towards those goals. And that is the thing that will kind of give you some happiness in your quest for, money or, some sort of stature in the world. But a good thing to think about to really figure out what will make you happy is to ask yourself, if you woke up tomorrow with, say $100 million or even say $1 billion in your bank account, what would you do? Would you go out and spend the money? Would you go get nice food, cars? Would you buy clothes? And, you might do some of that. But I think what you'd realize is that you have almost too much money to spend. And if you had that money and you woke up in the morning, what would really excite you? What would make you want to jump out of your bed and go attack the day, basically? And that's kind of where you will find, true happiness. Because finding what excites you will take your mental time and your energy, and it's basic human biology that excitement will produce good feeling hormones in the brain. And so I think a closer synonym with happiness is really excitement, and finding what excites and interests you in this life. So it's not specifically the money that will bring you happiness. And if you think that it's the money, then you'll always kind of be chasing some bigger number in your bank account. And you'll kind of realize that you're stuck in an endless cycle because you just keep setting the goalpost further and further. And you just keep moving the target, further away without actually finding, what will excite you, what interests you. And I think if you think about that question, what would you do if you had all the money? Think about, all right, would you travel around the world? Would you try and go be on a sports team? Would you go learn a new language? Would you go like bungee jumping, off the Grand Canyon or something? Those kind of things. And if you have the money now, or if you're chasing it, and once you get the money, you should figure out how you can kind of further your interests and find those things that excite you and spend your time doing those things. There's also the fact that if you are helping other people, that will probably bring you happiness because, humans have like a kind of natural way of having empathy for those who have helped them or those who aren't doing as well. So definitely helping people, if you can, will bring you happiness. But also, like I said, just finding those things that you would do if you had all the money in the world. If there was nothing left to really chase, what would you try and accomplish? And that's where I think you'll kind of find your own personal application of happiness. And from there, you can learn how you can free up your time and go and do those things. While you have the time on this earth, do your best to do as many as you can. On your deathbed, you don't want to regret not furthering those interests or really searching for what excites you.